Hello and welcome to another video for my channel. Just got my microphone starting to work again. I was going to do the home event pack, so I'm going to do that now since the microphone is working. Okay, let's get into it. Okay, so the first one was the morphogenic Polaron energy torpedo launcher, Mark 12. I've got accuracy, critical damage and critical hit chances gone up. Then with the energy weapon, I've got a morphogenic Polaron energy weapon Mark 12 with critical damage and damage doubled up. Then there was the morphogenic console tactical morphogenic matrix controller Mark 12. And then for the fourth week, it was... Where is it? Nope. Oh, don't tell me I didn't put it on the ship. Or was it here? Device. Okay. A phased waveform beacon. So this is basically what Garak used to bring the swarm to the Dominion homeworld, and Odo brought it to Bajor Deep Space Nine. So basically what this does, it just brings a few of the Herc forces to your aid. Okay, so let's have a look at the set. Okay, so you've got the torpedo there. Whoa, that's quite a lot of information there. Okay, morphogenic. So if you got two of them, either the torpedo and energy weapon, or torpedo and console and energy weapon, doesn't matter which two you have. 15% recharge time reduction to fire at will. So basically, any of your let's just close this off. Any of your duty officers, bridge officers. Damn it, too many words to remember. So something like this, and this one. So any of your ones that enhance your ability to fight or fire stronger weapons is pretty much what will be enhanced by 15%. Sorry, not enhanced. Sorry, the recharge time will drop by 15%. To have all three items, whenever you activate one of the following abilities, you gain a unique buff that lasts for 45 seconds and can stack up 3 times. Again, fire at will and beam overload. So that's just to have scatter volley, torpedo spread. Okay, so you can get any one of these three, and you can get all three of them at once, or you might get three of this, so you'll get 6%, or you might get 4%, 10%. So it's any three of those mixed together as a specialty whenever you... Oh, there you go. I think it tells you what the maximum is. So whenever you activate one of the following abilities, gain a unique buff that lasts for 45 seconds. Stack up to 3 times. I don't know. I'm not sure if you can actually get like all three of them to stack up to that much at the same time, or you can only get a maximum of 30, which means you can get 20 and then 2%. If I... trying to keep an eye on that while you're fighting would be just a hassle. Okay. Let's get into... what else can we look at before I stop the video and start another one? Okay, so I have just spent the last couple of days going through my ships, and anything that wasn't a Dominion fleet ship, I actually just went and did the queued events. So choice of marks. The three I stuck with were Borg, Tholian, and Zenkethi, and then I went for the Swarm. So basically, I just went through these three and then the Swarm, and by the time I finished the Swarm, the Borg event had the 30-minute lockout was over. So going through those 4 missions 3 times was enough to unlock level 5 for most of my ships. Depending on how much fighting I was able to do, three cycles of that, so close to 2 hours worth of gameplay, and you can unlock that 5th mastery lock. Haven't tried it with a Jem'Hadar ship because I'm trying to use the Jem'Hadar ships in the actual gameplay, and I'll use non-Jem'Hadar ships off video. So as you can see, this is a Vanguard ship. I've got all the Vanguard consoles on this one. I've got the morphogenic pack, and then I've just got the standard Jem'Hadar weapons, a Polaron. This is something I got from the reputation, what do you call it? Reputation tree, I guess is the only one. It's from the Lucari Reputation Initiative. And I just opened up a lockbox. So every time you start a mission, you get a lockbox. And the reason I chose this one is it's got 3 times as much damage. So let's have a look. 4763 kinetic damage, or 595 kinetic damage. And that's 5426 kinetic damage. So I think this has the potential to do 3 times as much damage as 4763. And this is critical hit, critical damage. So on the critical hits, it will do critical damage with the critical hit. And it's also a bit more accurate. So I think those two torpedoes should work very well in conjunction. I've got the 2 Polaron standards, and then I've got the spiral waveform, just so I can try to get some accolades. So with your accolades, here, let's complete. When you do damage, so anti-proton damage. So when you take anti-proton damage, receive, and there you go. When you deal it. So why I've got those 2 different torpedoes and 2 different phases is because I'll be using Polaron for the most part, just because that is the base Jem'Hadar weapon. Also, I've got the Polaron boosters here. I've got 3 of them, so it's almost 100% extra damage from these 2. I've also got Polaron turrets. So that's 100% extra, almost 100% extra damage for these. These can be upgraded 3 more times, so I'm guessing over 40%, because I think it's like an extra 3 or 4% per upgrade, and then it goes from 12 to 13 to 14 to epic. So I think that's about 40, if not more than 40%. So with 3 or more of these, you're going to be doing almost triple the damage when you have like all 5 set out. Not all ships will have 5 tactical, but this is a tactical character, so I am going to try to use tactical ships as much as possible. I'm not even on the planet, so I can't show you. But I don't want to do that. Let's enter Kinos. So with my sets, I'm not sure what you'd call them, a set of ships. If there's, you get a science, a tactical, and an engineering. You get science, tactical, and engineering. So here you can see this, the 31st century, there's a tactical, science, and engineering class of each one. What I will be doing, come on. See, I don't want to make these videos 2 minutes, like this is what I did. So I want to just do, the main part is the morphogenic pack home event. Access. No, I want to go to the manage ships. Okay. So what I've done here is dry dock. Is everything that I was under level T5. So anything under T5 will not have. This is a T6. Where are you? Every time I go to click this one. This one's a T5. So when you hit, I don't want to hit upgrade just yet, because I want to try to get everything that hasn't got that. Where is it? No, hasn't got this lockout yet. I want to get rid of these ones. So I've already gotten rid of the science one, which is in my dry dock. Should be the very bottom one, because it's the last ship I did. Maybe not. Maybe it's not alphabetical. Maybe it's not in any particular order, but I'm pretty sure I dry docked it. What? Pretty sure I dry docked it. They're the 2 science. Dry dock. I couldn't have deleted it because you've got to type the name out, and I certainly did not type the name out. None of those are it. Oh, here it is. So I've maxed this out. I dry docked it. I'll max this one out and dry dock it, and then I'll max this one out but keep it on me because it's a tactical ship. So we'll stick to Dominion ships during gameplay. But because it's my tactical officer, I will keep these tactical ships for when I play offline. So when I'm collecting, say, the reputation points. So you can see that just before I started filming, I've actually gone through and collected everything I can for today. I've already finished the summer event, so I don't need that. And we'll have a quick look at that. Assets. You can see I've got a couple of hundred for some of them. The ones that are 0, they're the ones that have pretty much, you start off with Iconian, Nakura, let's stuff them in there. And was it Task Force? Yes, it was. So let's just fill that up. Okay, so the 3 that you start off with are going to be 0 because I'm just going to put them into the rewards. But I'm trying to fill this up to a 500. I haven't got any of these, but I'll try to fill that up to 500. And I'll try to avoid collecting these as much as possible. Because you can see here it's almost filled. Then I'll put some in here. It's just so I can keep an eye on it. Also, what I'm trying to do is every time you start a project, you actually get a little lockbox, and you'll see that. Let's see. I hope they're in alphabetical order because I haven't checked it since I put them in here. Let's sort that. Should be alphabetical. Inhibiting, inhibiting, inhibiting. So the inhibiting ones are. Let me have a quick look here. Inhibiting Gamma Task Force reputation. So you get a tier 1 lockbox, then a tier 2. I don't think there's much difference in the tier 1 and tier 2. I think you just more likely get a higher ranking one because these are rare, as you can see. But I've got a very rare in here as well. So these inhibiting ones should do more damage against the Dominion ships. So if you're going up against Dominion, these are probably something you want to try to collect while you're doing the reputation. And as you can see, I've got like Bioneural, which is the species 8472, or Undine reputation. So what you want to try to do is collect as many of these as you can. Again, I like to get sets. But because these are rewards from the reputation, they are pretty strong, a little bit stronger than most other weapons. And again, you can see you got accuracy, critical damage, and damage increase on this one. Pretty much the same for. Wait a minute, I've got 2 variables exactly the same. Okay, let's have a look at this. Critical hit and critical damage. It's going to say they all seem to be the same. Yeah, so they're slightly different. Piezo, accuracy, and critical hit and damage. Quantum, that's just your standard. What's this? Omni. These are just things I've collected from doing duty officer assignments. I've almost maxed this to number 10. Let's see, what else can I tell you that I've done off camera? Let's see, can I actually do this one? I've got no ships left there. I've got more tactical ships than science and engineering, so when it comes to this sort of thing, where I've got equal amount, you can see here I've got barely nothing. So with the tacticals, I'll try to get them used. 60 and 30. So what? 28. 23, 30, 25. Oh, one alone, it gets extra. Oh, okay. So that's an extra 3, an extra 8. So 6, there we go. And I don't really mind because I'm going to go to bed soon. So by the time I have my rest and wake up, these things should be back on my roster. 85. So just look at 35, 23 is the next highest. So what have I got in my science? Wait for that to load. 23 is the highest, so it's 10 and 8. So let's see if I go 23. I still need 30. No, I still need 22. I think 20 was the next highest one. 97% is good enough. Duty officer assignments. Current map. 20 hour. And that's it. 20, where's the little arrow? 21. I don't get it. Sometimes it lets me do more than 20, but it should be 20. I just got 21 for some reason. Okay, so in doing... What have I finished? Another abnormality. Okay. That is so close to being done. 25. Ah, of course. The one I don't have. 15. Nope. Actually, 30 shouldn't be too hard to get. And another 20. Actually, if I swap that with the 18, because 18 is the highest. And there's a 20 there, I think. 20. There we go. Awesome. Also, because I've been doing the reputation, I've also gone level 3, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, and 4. So I'm actually getting this done. Almost finished level 3. So hopefully, by the end of this month, I'll have enough gameplay to have these all maxed out to level 5. So what I plan on doing is eventually, I've actually got a notepad out and written down, for the most part, what I've received from which tier box. So once I've finished the level 5 of all of them, I'll move these sort of weapons back to my inventory, and I'll do a video on what I got on which level, on which tier, to show you what sort of rewards you can get. Eventually, I will probably do also one on all of these rewards you can get. So you can see there's quite a few here. And when you consider there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 different reputations to go through, there's quite a lot of rewards to go through. So I'll probably do a video on each one. So probably start with competitive and work my way up. That's just the way I'm doing it at the moment. So I'll figure out what comes in the competitive, which is assistance sort of things that assist you in battle. So platforms. Let's have a look. Chronoton buffer. No, that's not it. Is that it? Nope. These are it right here. These sorts of things. So they increase max hit points. 15. Okay, 16% extra hit points for your hull for 15 minutes. That would be pretty good in large battles. Increase control resistance. So stuff that helps you do your tractor beams and things like that. Hull hit, so your hull will heal a little bit faster. So I'll do a video on all these and how I got them. And within that video, hopefully I'll be having all of these sort of things collected as well. So I'll do all the competitive rewards I got. The only problem with this is Task Force, Nukura, and Iconia were already maxed out to level 5, so I don't have any of the lock boxes for this, or reward boxes. And with some of these, I actually only started writing them after level 1 or 2, so I'm not entirely sure what I got before level 1 or 2 on some of these, but for the most part I have been writing them down, so hopefully there'll be a more intuitive video for you, so you can actually see the benefits of having reputation maxed out, the weapons and extras you get for it. We'll go through the stores and see what sort of things you can collect. Oh, okay, so these are the things you're getting for free. So there's 638 dilithium, 425 dilithium, and 319 dilithium. I've got quite a few of the advanced pieces as well. So advanced, yeah. So yeah, okay. I didn't realize that was in the store. Haven't actually looked at it yet. Again, I don't really plan on going through all this until I've maxed out everything to level 5. To unlock the store, you only have to go to the next level. You don't actually have to unlock anything here, although you do get pretty decent rewards for filling these out. And again, all these weapons will help against the Borg, help resist attacks, help offensive and defensive capabilities against the Borg. Once I have all of this equipment set up, I will be going to my crew. I will be getting a few more very rares, are they? Yeah, very ultra rares. I will be getting some more ultra rare crew members, and I will be setting up a sort of Klingon defense force, not Klingon defense force, a defense force against the Klingons, and defense against the Undine, Tholians, Borg. So we'll have a Borg adapted sort of setup. I just got to figure out what I want to do it, how I want that done. Again, I don't have anywhere. I've unlocked a whole heap of bridge officers because I want to get as many bridge officers and setups as I can. So 12 lots of 4, plus my basic bridge crew, my original bridge crew, will be, you know, so 13 lots of 4 is to get a decent, to get my, I can't think of the word. I hoard everything. I like to collect a bit of everything. So I want, you know, a team of Borg fighters, a team of Tholian fighters, and so on and so forth. So let's have a look. What else can I show you on this video? Acquire ships. Again, you can see I've got all them ticked. So I've got all the level 4 of a lieutenant commander. I've got all them. I've gotten all these ones as well. First, and I think it's this one I missed. Yeah, because these ones cost 68,000. I think I need about 10 of them throughout the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I need 5. Okay, awesome. But this one I'm pretty sure you can win on a mission. I'm pretty sure, unless it's a different variant of that particular ship. So I've got 4 or 5 I need to collect for here for 68. Oh, it's a fleet ship anyway. It's not even a dilithium one. It's a 68,000. But for the most part, I've gotten all the ships. You can see I've got them ticked for the most part. Master Elite Fleet. These are going to cost more than... I think I didn't get these ones because I had my maximum amount of ships, but I can actually start collecting these ones now. But it's something I'm not going to do quite yet. Fleet ship. I will be getting the fleets last. I will be Burrell here. Which shot are you? Ah, here we are. Burrell retrofit. So that's from the Z store. This one's got a cost. Oh, it's a Burrell fleet ship. So this one I want to max out. Then I'll what you call it? Dry dock it. Then I'll get this one afterwards. Getting both of those, I think there's different consoles or different weapons connected to them that will give you different benefits. So again, this is another looks like a fleet ship. I do have enough fleet modules to collect them, but they're on another. I think they're in my shared bank account at the moment. But eventually, I will be using those to get the fleet. So this character, I think pretty much now from all the queued events and other things I've been doing to upgrade it for the videos, I think he's pretty close to, if not above, my Science Federation character, which is my main character I haven't been playing much on. Okay, so I think that's the end of this video. The next video will be the continuation of the storyline arcs, so I will be starting the Cardassian storyline. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 videos. We'll do. I'm not sure if this one is just go there and start it, but if it is, that will be mixed into one video because with the Romulans, the last one, you just contacted the contact, and that was the mission. So I'm not sure if they're wanting to write something into here, but you just contact your mission commander, and that's the end of that mission, like a 2-second thing. Yesterday's Enterprise. Yesterday's War, sorry. Yesterday's Enterprise was a TV episode. I will be doing this. I might actually, yeah, once I finish the new Romulus, I will come back to this, and I will do the entire story arc all the way through. Just so that it's done. That way I don't jump backwards and forwards. I will actually do the core of the matter over again, which I think was the, the Planet Killer episode. I will link both of these videos I've already done into this video and into this video, so that you know that it's been done before. I'll actually mention it at the beginning. Okay, so I've been off for about a week, so I'm just kind of update you on stuff I've done throughout the week. Episodes available. Every time you finish a reputation level, you do actually get a mission. No. Where is it? In progress? Ah, here they are. So once you finish the reputations, you get these. I've actually chosen to hide these so that this list isn't full of them. But there's a whole heap of missions here I'll go through once I have actually... Is it overview? Yeah, this one. Once I actually max these out to level 4, I will actually go through the... I've already forgotten what they're called. Missions. The missions that are activated because of them. So you can see that future proof. So this is probably from the temporal reputation endeavors. I've got to wait for my R&D to finish so I can actually start that one. The Terran reputation, a Lycaria reputation, obviously. That's from the Romulan homeworld, so that's a different thing again. That's I think from New Romulus reputation, but that is a different storyline. So hopefully by the time I get to the New Romulus storyline, I'll have that reputation tree maxed out and all those missions I can do at once. Okay, that's the end of it. Have any comments, please leave them down below. I'm happy to take criticism. All I ask is that you keep it civil in the conversations down below. Thank you, and I'll see you in the next video.